Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Age of Adventure with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day as always. And look at my amazing hat, isn't that beautiful? It is, with my awesome pink armor, yes. So I've been busy as always. I've made myself some funky new swords. If we have a look here, I've got a Terror Blade. Yes, this guy's awesome. This is my pride and joy, this is, because they're not cheap to make. Sends out cool little green guys like that. And I've got two of these Elementium swords for double Elementium awesomeness. Yes, yes. So, we're going to be doing a few things today. We're going to be making a new base. Yes, we're going to move away from this area to make a new base because I'm really happy with this place. I think it looks very nice. But we had to remove a few things to get other things to work. So I generally don't talk about problems with you guys on the server because, you know, you don't want to know about the issues on the server. You want to see cool stuff. But sometimes there is problems, and those problems need to be sorted in sometimes quite an extreme manner. And unfortunately, to get things to work, I had to remove some bits. So you may notice that there's not much mariculture stuff down there. Well, mariculture has had to be removed for the time being. So is Lycanites mobs and a couple of other mods. And it's fixed all the problems. So now I can start looking at those and figuring out what was wrong with them in the first place. But you may notice that I'm running very fast, and believe it or not, I'm actually always meant to be able to do that because of one of the Botania balls that I'm wearing, and I've never had that speed boost before, so there's a easy representation that things weren't right. But it's fixed now. I've got the jump boost, I can run fast, everything seems fairly funky and things seem to be working again, which is nice. So we're going to go and play with a mod that we've never played with before, and I am really excited about this. I've started setting up, if we go over here, take a little trip to the nether, I started making a hub because we haven't got Warpbook anymore. So until I can find an alternative, and we'll start talking about alternatives later, I've made this little room for fast travelling. So we've got a home portal here, and this one's going to be to the new place that we're going to be venturing to. And the new place is going to be kind of like, if you're watching Emson's channel, he has like his workshop. Well, I want to take over one of those castles as well. But I'm not going to do it as a workshop. It's going to be my steam factory. Yes, this is going to be cool. And I've already picked a perfect place out on the map. So let's start making our way over there. And I've got myself one of these snowflake pendants. Have you ever heard of a snowflake pendant? It's from Botania, and it's insane. It's kind of like, because we used to have falling meteors, and what falling meteors does is it allows you to walk on water once you've got the correct type of booties. And because we haven't got that anymore, I thought, well, I want to get somewhere fast. I haven't got the mariculture boat anymore. I can run fast, so how's about I can run on water? How good's that going to be? So I made myself a snowflake pendant, which is just as good as the one from the Falling Meteors mod. The only upside is that it actually removes the ice behind you, so as we're running, the ice despawns around you as you walk in. See? Pretty cool. So the whole area isn't littered with horrible ice, which sucks, because my base is currently littered with horrible ice. So I made this area over here. Let's keep going. We found in one of the previous episodes where we went and found all the metallurgy ores. And I just thought it would be a good place to do it because we've got two castles there. One of them can be used for something and the other one can be used for something else. But they're basically next door to each other, which is pretty cool. And I'm running so fast and going over water so fast that I don't think the server can 100% keep up with me at the minute. It's having a struggle to try and keep up with me. Let's keep going. Let's go over this way. Yes. So as far as alternatives go, there is going to be a test server. You guys might have been wondering where the... Oh man, I'm really making things lag out right here. Let's wait for it to sort itself out. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to be making a test server. It's going to be the same server that Diamond Gears run on, but it's going to be called Utopia complete. And with this, it's going to be a test server. So we're going to basically throw everything on there. Oh, we're here actually. Cool. Yeah, we're going to throw everything on there that we can get our little hands on. And we're going to test stuff out. And if things are broken, then we know that they're not going to be sent on to the Age of Adventure. If things don't play together, because sometimes mods aren't broken, but they just, you know, they just don't like each other as much as they would like to. They just don't. And that's probably the reason we've been having problems. Separating a few things has evidently fixed all of those issues, but Yeah, so we're going to make a test server. It's going to run a load of stuff. It's not just going to be magic. It's not just going to be tech. It's just going to be everything thrown together. I wouldn't even class it as a mod pack, because my idea of a mod pack is something that has an end goal and, you know, is well balanced and stuff like that. It's none of that. It's zero of that. It's very many things thrown together to find out what we can and can't use and what plays well together and what doesn't. But with this, we're going to start opening up applications for people to come and join. And you, I wouldn't suggest saying you want to join yet, because we're not looking into it just yet, but we're going to figure out a bunch of rules, a bunch of applications and things like that, because we don't just want to let anyone on. We want to let people on who are going to be, you know, a good addition to the community. And you'll be allowed to play on the test server and test stuff out for us and whatnot. I actually really wanted to use this one, but it looks like it's broke. It doesn't look great, does it? I see it's had better days, I think. Maybe we'll use this one over here. This looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, that one's a little bit raised up off the ground, isn't it? We'll use this one. Let's use this one. Yeah, this one looks good. Because it's slightly raised up, it hasn't been touched by anything, so I guess this is going to be okay. And we've got some lava and some fire and things, and some chests. That looks alright to me. We can throw a bed around here somewhere. Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's good. Cool. So, let's throw some stuff around here. We're gonna wanna, you know, get it looking nice. I've still got loads of netherrack and things like that, and unlinked books and whatnot. So I'm kind of, yeah, I think this is gonna be alright. I think this is gonna be nice. It's gonna need a bit of work to get it looking good. I'm probably going to remove all of the wheat and things like that, because I want to open it up so we've got a large area to be doing all our Steam stuff. But, yeah, I think it's nice. This will do. This will do just fine. So let me go and set my portals up, guys, and we will be back to start cracking on with a little bit of Steam. Alright, I'm back. Let's go and make this little portal so we can get to our area really fast. So here's the book that I made. We're going to pop this in there. Yes. And we're going to want a way of getting back to here, aren't we? So let's make a linking book to here. There we go. So we can get back to our little place. And I think that should work fine. Let's have a look in here. So let's put down our book there. And now. Yes. Very nice. And, you know, we're just going to call this Steam. Oh, yeah. Steam. Good stuff. Sweet. So, we need a few bits. And I purposely haven't brought much with me because I wanted to kind of work all on it, you know, like a, not a fresh start, but just a little bit differently. So, let me pop all this rubbish in here that we don't need for the time being. And I brought my pizza with me because you never know when you're going to need pizza. We need to find ourselves an area to go mining because we're going to need some bits. We need quite a lot of bits. And we need clay. And luckily we got Pam's clay spawn, so it means that we should, in theory, be able to get a load of stuff like that. But I want to find a mine that's kind of close, so I don't have to go too far to do what we need to do. And this looks like it kind of goes in. Does it go in? Let's go around here and have a look. Let's check the map. Oh, it looks like there's a little place over here, protruding out of the ground. Is this clay? No, it's marble. Yeah, so we're going to need clay because we're going to need to make some bricks. And with bricks, we can make ourselves a thing. Yes. Well, the first thing we're going to need to make is a book. Because every book, every mod has a great book. Wow. Yeah, let's go this way. No, we'll go deep iron. Nice. Yeah, so we're going to need a lot of this stuff. So let's start by grabbing some coppers. And we're going to get some of this coal anyway, because we are going to need it. Like, you know, we're going to need this. So let's grab a load of coal. There we go. And should we get some torches? Probably should get some torches. Let's go and chop this tree down. Grab some torches for our little adventure. And something's trying to beat me up. It died. It got killed by my fairies. That's what you get for starting on a guy with pink armor. Alright, let's do that. And okay, I think we're good to go down. So let's go down into the mines. And we're going to find ourselves some funky ore. So we need copper. We need ourselves some zinc, which is going to be pretty good. We've got tin. Don't really need tin. I don't really need iron that much either, but I'm going to take a little smidgen with me. Because you never know when you're going to need it. But, yeah. Right, let's keep looking around. What is that? That's phos something. Silver. Some more tin. Looks like we're going to have to go down this giant hole over this way. So, yeah, some of you guys are probably wondering... about the application side of things. We're not taking any applications yet, so if you kind of ask, unfortunately it's just going to get missed. So once the application side of things has arrived, I will point you in the direction to go to be able to do that. But for the time being, you just have to wait and see. Yeah, because I'll speak about it. Wow, has he got explosive arrows? Kill him! Kill him, pixies! Go! Go forth! He needs to hit me. He needs to hit me. Oh, he's not hitting me. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll talk about the application things when it comes more to it. But I thought I'd let you guys know that we are, you know, it's going to be something that's happening soonish. So keep your eyes out for it. Or ears, maybe. Okay, so I've gone and got loads of ores, which is good. We've got iron, we've got some copper, we have some tin, we have some zinc, and we have more zinc here. And I got a load of coal and a little bit of clay. I'm hoping I've got enough clay, but I think we should be just fine. So let's start by making a furnace. Yes, because we're always going to need furnaces, aren't we? And with these, we're going to smelt up some of our clay, I believe. Now let's have a look in here to make sure we've got this right, because we're going to want to make ourselves... And if you haven't already guessed, the mod that we're going to be using is going to be a little bit of Professor Flaxbeard's, yes, which is around here somewhere. There it is. Cool beans. So we're going to want to make one of these things. Where are you hiding? There we go. A crucible, which can acquire a load of bricks. And we're going to need ourselves a mould as well. Alright, so we got most of that. So let's start cooking up this clay, because we're going to need a load of it cooked up. Where's it gone? There it is. Pop that in there, and that, and we'll start there doing its thing. Now we're going to need to make a book, because obviously every great mod requires a great book, and to be able to make this we need ourselves a zinc and a copper. Yes, copper, because we're going to be making ourselves one of these, where it's hiding. There we go, an esteemed innovation. So we need copper and we need zinc. We can use the metallurgy ones, which is nice as well, and we're going to need a book, which I might have to go and grab some bits, or we can just use this. I guess we could just use this, couldn't we? Let's just rip that out. I kind of wanted those, but hey. So a book, some copper, and some zinc gives us the esteemed innovation. Nice. And inside this is just like, well, you know, kind of like the Lexical Botania. Well, every mod has their own funky book, don't they? And this one looks, you know, looks quite nice. And inside here it will tell us all the information we need to know about the mod and how to use Steam, make Steam, how it can function and such. And there's many tools for this, so it's looking pretty good. But the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make the ore that we need for most of these to be able to function. If you haven't realised, it looks very yellowish, which means we're probably going to need ourselves some brass. Yes, so most of the machines are going to require brass. And to do that, we need to make ourselves one of these guys. So let's grab this. And we'll make ourselves a crucible, and we should have in here enough stuff in here as well, so let's do that to get ourselves a mould. And by chance we just happen to have ourselves one of these as well, a little bit of fire, so or we can use the lava will probably be better. So let's grab, have I got a spare bucket on me? I probably haven't, but we can make a bucket, that's fine. Here we go. So let's grab this lava. Cool beans. And you know what, we're just going to do it over here as well for the time being. But maybe we'll do it like here. So let's throw down our lava. And we'll put down our mould. Or our crucible. We'll pop that guy there. Good stuff. And now we can tip it. See, look at that guy tipping. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah. We want to put down our mould. We're going to put this facing this guy. So if we do it like that. You see the mould opens up? We can close the mould and we can open the mould. It's pretty cool, I must admit. But to be able to use the mould, we need to make ourselves some of these guys some blank moulds. Because without anything to mould it into, it's just going to be a sludgy pile of molten stuff. which we definitely don't want. So we're going to need ourselves a carving table, which is pretty funky stuff. And to do this, we need a blank mold, which is just 2 bricks. So let's make some molds. There we go. Yeah, I'll just make a couple, because why not? And we're going to want ourselves some wood. So let's go out, grab some wood from around here somewhere. Bound to be a tree just out this way. Yeah, we'll grab this guy. Come here. Well, hey! Thank you very much. Yeah, so we're going to make ourselves this. Now, there's a couple of different types of molds for different things. So you have an ingot mold, you have one that will also mold into the where are they around here? The plates, and the other one for nuggets. And that's pretty much most of the things that you're going to be molding. So let's do this. So it's one of these, and some wood gives us the carving table. And we'll put the carving table just here. Why not? There we go. And you know what? We're gonna empty out our inventory because it's looking horrible. Let's just throw everything in there, and then the stuff that we need we can take out when we need it. But I'm gonna keep hold of my pizza because I do love pizza, and my dirty stick, and my esteemed innovation. So we've got this. Now what we do is we grab our blank mold and we touch this, and you can see it changing down the bottom. So we've got our nugget mold, we've got our plate mold, and we've got our ingot mold. And we're going to want ingots for the time being. So let's throw our ingot mold inside there, and we're going to close it down by clicking on it. So now we're good to start making our metals, but we need to combine them together to be able to do that. So if we look inside our esteemed area here, it's going to tell us about brass. And I've created a new alloy that looks promising. 3 parts copper and 1 part zinc creates brass, a shiny gold-like alloy. Brass seems to resist corrosion, something that should prove useful. So we need 3 copper, 1 zinc. Yeah. So we need to cook this up. So let's grab 3 copper and 1 zinc. And we'll pop that in there. And we'll pop that in there. Cool. I'll probably make some more of these over time. I'm going to knock the back wall out and make it a lot bigger in here so we can get around and we've got enough space. I might make a selection of these possibly, and then we can do that. There is a weird thing on this server at the minute, which I don't think is actually meant to be a part of the mod. I need to look into it, and I'm not using it purposely because I would think it's kind of cheating, but there seems to be at the minute, which kind of defeats the purpose of making all this stuff. I can make it by just using a copper block, and that gives me 9 brass ingots. It's kind of weird, because if we made this, it's obviously not meant to do that at the minute, because if we made copper, which was a 3x3, we'd get a copper block. Putting it back in there wouldn't give us copper, it'd give us 9 brass, so I need to look into that, but yes. So we'll do it this way for the time being. But there we go, we've got 3 copper, we've got 1 zinc. So let's go and throw them inside our crucible. So we'll just throw them in like that, there we go. And our zinc, cool. And we've got 36 brass nuggets, cool. So like I said, you can change them around, so we can pour them in nugget form, we can pour them in the actual ingot form. And if we pour them in the ingot form, they're going to take 9 nuggets out and give us an ingot. So now if we click on our crucible, it's going to pour it out inside our mold. And now, if we click on our mold, ta-da! It's gone back inside. Wow. Yeah, that's a thing. Maybe I'll stand on top of it next time, make sure that doesn't happen. Let's just jump on top of it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Got ourselves a bit of the good stuff, bit of brass. Lovely. And let's do the same. Let's keep tipping these guys out, because we're going to want to get all the stuff that we can. There we go. Because we're going to need loads of this, because all of the steam components practically need brass to be able to be made. The first thing that we're going to make is going to be a boiler. It's going to be the first thing, so we need at least 7 or 8 of those to be able to get ourselves a boiler together. So we're going to need a fairly decent amount of these. Let's grab that guy as well. How much we got left? We got another 2 nuggets worth. So for the 3 and 1, we get ourselves 4 nuggets. Well, that's not bad, because we put in 4 ingots, didn't we? We'll get out 4 ingots. Makes sense. There is another cool thing that we can do with this crucible as well, and that is if you put in a golden ingot. Did that go back? It did go back in there again. If you put in a gold nugget, let's say a gold nugget because it's easier doing a nugget. If you put in a gold nugget in there and then you hit it with a, or if you throw in a iron ingot, you'll get yourself some gold coated, I believe, gilded iron. That's the one. So yeah. I found a way to combine the sturdy composition of iron with the magical capabilities of gold. gilding it. I can coat iron ingots and tools with gold to combine their abilities. Simply right-clicking on a crucible containing gold with an iron ingot will use up 1 nugget's worth of gold, leaving me with the ingot that encompasses the strength of iron and enchantability of gold. How cool is that? So you can make basically iron armor that has the enchantability of gold without the loss of durability. I do like that. Right, did we just do the ingoting? We got 1 left. There we go. So yeah, that's really cool because it allows you to make that, and then you can have some pretty cool enchanted gear. And you know, nowadays it's not that hard to get iron or gold, so it's a good little starting point. I like it. There's a couple of other nifty things in this as well. There's a spyglass that allows us to actually zoom in, which is awesome. We'll show this off in later episodes. There's like a little backpack, so I think it's called a survivalist's backpack or survivalist toolkit. Yeah, survivalist toolkit. And when you got this on you, if any of your items are about to break because of durability, it stops them, and I think it puts them in the bag so that way you don't lose any of the good stuff. But there we go. Alright guys, so I think we're gonna call that an episode. I have a load of work to do. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna knock the back wall down, I'm gonna go for the whole steampunk thing, I believe, because the pipes in this do look very steampunkish, and it is very cool. So we're gonna go for that type of look. And we're going to start setting up our boilers, we're going to start collecting our steam together, and then we're going to find some pretty cool ways to use our steam, and believe me, there is quite a few, so yes. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. My hat is amazing. Have yourself a great day, have a good as always, and goodbye.